I am going to try Stern Pinball Arcade, which is a free to download release on Steam with the model of buying more tables as DLC. That's the whole thing. That's how it works. Now, Stern is an actual real life pinball table manufacturer. Oh god. This is not seriously how we're gonna do this. Excuse me? There's no... Okay, hold on. What the fuck? Now we do have this window, so I guess I'll launch the configuration utility. Back buffer. What do you mean? That shit did not open at 1920 1080. The fuck? I think we're getting somewhere now. Yeah, okay, here we go. And actual borderless full screen. I can actually adjust my OBS without this game crashing. What a blessing. So again, Stern Pinball Arcade. This is a free release on Steam by an actual pinball table manufacturer that's making real life pinball tables. And this digital release is basically, from what I know, all of these are recreations of real life pinball tables. And this version is free, but you only have a limited, and I believe, changing assortment of pinball tables that you are allowed to play. And then the other tables are, you know, sold as DLC to add to this. Looks like right now these two tables are free, and then out of the maybe monthly or weekly rotation or something. I read something about a timely rotation. But it seems like these two tables are free and this Frankenstein one as well. And the rest are probably like sold for money. I was curious about this Ghostbusters one. If I click this, it's just gonna open the Steam store? Yeah, okay. Because I played this exact Ghostbusters table in real life last week. That's how I even found out about this release. But I'm waiting for this to go on a sale. That's why I haven't bought this yet. But it's interesting because I saw this in real life, and this digital release genuinely seems like a one-to-one recreation by the official creator of this table. So that's an interesting thing. While I'm waiting for this Ghostbusters table to get on sale, I wanted to look at, you know, how does the engine feel of this release, you know, while it's free anyway. So we got Last Action Hero and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. These are both movies that I have seen. I'm not sure what this is based on. Boss 302, is this just based on Cars? Or is this actually a movie as well that I don't know about? I'm just gonna start with that one, fuck it. When did this open again? Wait, it started the Last Action Hero? Call attendant. Oh no, wait, what the fuck? Gotta figure out the UI here. Okay, free tables, I guess this is just a button for everything then. Sorry about the cars or motorbikes driving over the Autobahn out here. Jesus Christ. What am I looking at? What the fuck? How do I get to the... other tables? That's what I don't understand. There's clearly more than just the Last Action Hero table up here. What if I click on the Frankenstein one? That brings me to the Frankenstein one. That makes sense. We have a fun little figurine out here. What is it with this? Doesn't exist. Very strange. Well, I guess we're gonna play. Oh, we don't have the call attendant thing anymore. What was that about? Extras. Here we go. A proper pinball game has the instructions of this. Very nice. Table history. That's actually kinda neat. Okay. Legal notice. Awesome. Our mission. Welcome to the Stern Pinball Arcade, where the best real tables made by Stern Pinball can be played in the best pinball simulation ever created. Bold statement. I have heard some divisive opinions about that on the Steam Store review, which is in the Steam Store reviews. Every detail of these great tables has been painstakingly emulated in astonishing detail. Please support us in our efforts to preserve these. Okay. Flyer. I do like this extra stuff actually. There's a gun in this pinball table. Huh? Are you actually shooting the gun to plunge the plunger and shoot the ball? That's awesome. I'm telling you, man, pinball table design is crazy. I also love that this is both this and the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein table are both pinball tables based on movies that are not like that big or that beloved or that well remembered at all. Just random forgotten movies, especially the Frankenstein one. Or the features that will have players coming back for more. Watch the Super Crane trademark carry the ball from ramp to ramp. Fuck yeah. I love these physical elements in a real pinball table that really like move around the shit and whatever. I'm gonna be curious to see with some of these how they recreate them digitally. You feel the crane shake the earth as it moves across the playfield. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. I don't know what the significance of this crane was. Listen to hit music from chart-busting bands AC/DC, Queen, Reich, and Megadeth. Do they actually have the license to use them in this digital version? I believe there was an AC/DC pinball table that was taken down from Steam because they didn't have the music license anymore or something. Get your ball through the Lieutenant Decker spinner and you'll have to listen to him chew out the department. Shoot the ball into the double scoop to start one of 13 separate Dynamite feature minigames. This is awesome. Oh, okay, controller. Oh. Oh no. Oh gosh. I'm assuming if you buy more pinball tables or whatever, this room fills up or something. Really, really awkward camera movement, which I can only do with the controller. With the joystick on my controller. Very strange. Okay, anyway, okay. I guess we're playing I'm gonna throw up, dude. I guess we're playing this. Oh, here we go. We can see the table goals even. Again, a good pinball game actually explains the table to you. It's 254 pages. I don't know if I need that much information. $254 pages. Okay, but these are not even complete sentences. Each hit on the turbo bumpers will cycle the current flashing feature until activated. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not even full sentences. That's why it's 254 pages. I don't think that's a very good way to do the table explanation. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I appreciate that with each sentence they're putting the little arrow where it needs to be, but I'm gonna be real with you. That's very inconvenient. Inconveniently, like, what's the word? Produced. Farside login. What? Yeah, what happened to the music? This an ambient brightness. Okay. And the table brightness. Controls. Left trigger, right trigger. Left bumper, right bumper. Wait, the second pair of flippers has different controls to the first pair of flippers? I've never seen that. What is even the point of that? You don't need that. What? I'm gonna play with these default controls first, but that seems needlessly complicated. Like, why use 4 buttons if you could use 2 buttons? These are interesting. The high scores are not clean numbers. But I don't believe these are actual player numbers. Because that's the leaderboards. Anyway, let's actually play this then, I guess. Jesus Christ. My controller rumbled and I pissed my shitting pants, dude. No, the... Is that the tilt? That is... Okay. Oh, I got punished for the tilt. That is the first pinball video game I have ever played that punishes you for the tilt. After a while. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to shoot yet, man. I don't even think this table has its second pair of triggers. It's so quiet, I can't hear shit. Why did my Windows taskbar open? What the fuck? Fuck off. Go away, taskbar. The hell? Why? I've never seen this. Why is this taskbar not disappearing? Haven't even played the table yet. Don't mind that. Let's try this again. Oh, Jesus Christ. But why was it so incredibly quiet? This is so awkward. What the fuck? Yeah, let me play this shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. What the fuck do you want? Get me to the table. Here we go. What the fuck was that? Okay. The crane is going. It doesn't seem like this has a second pair of flippers, so it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, there's so much vibration going on with my controller. Now the problem with I'm glad they put the LED screen on the side there. I got multi-ball, okay. It's actually a problem I have with real-life pinball tables, that the screen is of course up there on the backboard of the table, and trying to go back and forth from your pinball flying around and actually reading what's on the screen up there, really difficult in real life. So glad they put it on the same screen here. But it is difficult. You know, a pinball game like this that is genuinely recreating a real pinball table. I always find it harder to see shit. You know what I mean? Than a pinball game that's made straight up for a screen. They are usually easier to make out. Another multi-ball. How did I finesse this? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen this many balls doing one multi-ball on any table. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. What's interesting is that the sound, and I guess that's why it's so quiet, seems to actually be emulating like it's coming out of the box in the table. And that's why it sounds so shit. That's a very interesting choice. Dynamite feature lit. Okay, let me actually... I already got 63 million points. Trying to take any information in on the screen up there. That's the high scores. We got 2 lanes lit. Can I change the view? Can turn off the screen? What is... I don't know what this is. Camera. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. Like, it looks cool being so low, but it's absolutely not helpful for orientation. So okay, this is much better in that regard. Might be a bit harder to read details on this busy backboard, but whatever. Jesus, I don't remember any. Last Action Hero was a Schwarzenegger film from the 90s, I believe, in which like the whole thing is set in Hollywood world, like a world full of Hollywood action characters or whatever. I remember that, right? And I don't know if it was about a character getting, like, a real life normal human being ending up in that fictional world or what it was. Something like that. But it's like a fine film. It's not a great film. I don't think it's like remembered much for anything. For anything great. Okay. Let me see if I can get one of those 2 lit lanes to the right there. Almost. Catch that. Try again. I mean, what do they say? One says 5 million and the other has a figure symbol or whatever, I don't know. cat millions? Should cat target for a lit number of millions? It's such a funny animation. I don't remember like a cartoon cat character in the movie. Would make sense considering the setting, I guess. I don't remember that being a thing. I think I got one of the lit things. I guess that will be it. I mean, once you get out of the weird menus, the table itself seems like it's a quality recreation from what I can tell. I am generally still curious about getting that Ghostbusters table and grinding that out instead of actually paying credits at the arcade, you know what I mean? No idea what's going on this table though. I'm still trying to hit one of those lit lanes, almost. Cool. A pinball table made for real life use will always feel different than a pinball table created for a video game. Even if the Worms pinball table was essentially designed like a real pinball table would, it still was optimized for playing on a screen. Something like, oh, that was the little lane. 5 million points. And over to the bumper zone. Playing an actual real pinball table like this, much harder to see stuff up there. Much bigger space, much more noise, visual noise going on them. Not as much bothering about clarity. Add a ball, shoot captive balls. I don't know, that's probably not gonna happen. Yeah. It's a bumper again? Oh, it's a joystick. And I shouldn't do it too much, since it apparently does not like that. How do I... Oh. There's an extra set of views for the plunging. Oh, they even have the gun down there on the system, just like on the pictures. How do I plunge this? Not sure what did that. Where's the ball? Is the ball stuck? Yeah, the ball was actually stuck in the corner up there. That's funny. I mean, that could happen on a real table, I assume. The Rippers downtown blowout. All targets. Value increased by 50k with every target hit. Not entirely sure what the targets are here. There's a lot of blinking going on.
Let's play chicken.
Let's play chicken.
Have a nice day.
You too. So I can hit the little lane there on the right. Oh, here we go. There it is. You got me for 5 million points. What now? I don't know what I'm aiming for. There's another little lane to the left, but that's also... It just seems like it's bonus points. I don't know. Where are the like event triggers? I mean, there's instructions. We have seen those, but... Those were not good. Oh, the crane! I don't even know how you use a crane. Oh! I think the crane is now accessible if I get to the lane, like... I've gotten up there before. I don't remember how. Not that. Close. Oh, come on, that sucks. Damn. I think I wanted my last ball here. And I believe flicking the right joystick is how you do the plunger, which is actually a good way to do it. Save Danny. Shoot the crane to save Danny. It's always so... Because so many pinball tables, probably most of them even, are based on pre-existing IP, many of them like movies. It's so interesting to me how they try to recreate specific scenes on a pinball table. It's such an odd medium to adapt a movie to, you know what I mean? There it is. That's a crane. Oh, let's fucking go. My controller's vibrating so hard. Dude, that was awesome. I got to see the crane in action. Oh, that got into a ball lock. Okay. I think ball locks generally get unleashed after you triggered like a multi-ball or something. I don't know if I've ever been able to do that though. Yeah, on any table that had ball locks. It is interesting though to see, since I've been playing more and more pinball video games than actual pinball tables over the past year or so, to see like the recurring mechanics, to kind of somewhat learn the language of pinball tables. Because I do feel like pinball tables are very enigmatic boxes of lights and flashes if you don't spend any time with them. And I think it takes a couple tables to begin to understand what the fuck this is supposed to be. And I don't think I will ever like get into this shit enough to really like know 100% what the fuck's going on the table, but it's been enough to have fun with it. Shit. What the fuck is that voice sample? I don't even know what he's trying to say. Oh, crane again! That's gonna go in the ball lock again as well then. Shit. I don't know what's going on the video screen right now. Such an unnecessary set piece, that crane up there, just to collect the balls that are up there. It's so funny. No! That was my last ball. That sucks. I'm not gonna be able to reap the fruits of those locked balls. There's a timer on the... There's a timer on the name input screen. Are you fucking shitting me? How do I... Oh, I didn't mean to... Well, whatever. Great game. So where did I end up on the scores? 4190? I don't know what any of this means. Achieve a top 5 local high score? Oh yeah, I'm in the top 3 even. Oh yo. And that was my first ever run on this shit. Huh. But generally, what was it on the screen with the 40, the 1 and the 9 or whatever the numbers there were? None of them fit what I'm seeing here on the high score list. Man, and like I said, pinball tables, enigmatic boxes of light and flashes. I mean, yeah, I would be down to play another round of this. It's not a terrible table at all. The crane is fun, even though it's completely nothing. Like, it's such a big set piece for such a small effect. But that's kind of the fun and glamour of pinball tables, honestly. The unnecessary spectacle of it all. Oof. It really is an interesting choice to make the sound of the table actually sound like it's coming out of the table. For authenticity's sake, I guess. But I haven't seen a setting, an option or whatever to, you know, make the sound play in the quality, in the like real clean quality without the like ambient effect, which would be a reasonable option to have in a game like this. Was not a good first ball. Oh damn. Shoot the cat targets again. Or the cat target, I guess it's just one up there, the triangle. It's amazing that I hit that the last time. Oh, I did it again, holy shit. Such a small target, so far away. Oh, that was almost again, holy crap. Would have been huge. I do love the animation on the screen for that, that's cute. Am I already at 50 million? Holy crap.
Here's another explosion for your movie, kid.
I'm not gonna lie, this table is making me wanna re-watch that movie. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not doing as well as my magical first attempt, apparently. It's interesting that they have this view just for the plunger action. Come on. Thankfully, pitfalls are saved in the like first 30 seconds of every pinball run usually. It's like a standard in pinball.
You saved my fur plenty of time.
Oh wow. Clean save. How did I activate that crane twice? Oh, come the hell on, that was horrible. Actually, yeah, okay, that was not great.
To be or not to be.
Yeah, wild that I got into the top 3 on my first play ever. Still don't know what those numbers mean. Now I got 31, 40? What does this mean?
I'll be back.
I'll be back as well. Alright. I would like to see the options and the scores again. Oh. Yeah, I did make it to the top 3. I'm actually pretty happy with that. How do I get back? Guess not at all. Options. There's a table music volume slider, that's it. Okay. Alright. Let's see that Frankenstein table then, I guess. I really don't understand what it is with this car table. It just doesn't seem to exist anymore, and they didn't update the graphic or something. Challenge. Stern challenge. Challenge mode 0 points. I'm gonna have to look at that later as well. Let's play the Frankenstein table, but I am gonna get something to drink before I start this. Need some water in my system. This fucking movie though, goddamn. It actually is wild that this movie got a pinball table. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, so Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I've seen this movie once. I think this was a late 90s release. And I remember it has Mary Elizabeth Winstead as a character. Don't remember who she plays. And I think it's Robert De Niro as Frankenstein's monster, if I remember correctly. And this whole thing is called Mary Shelley's Frankenstein because I think the whole idea behind this movie adaptation of Frankenstein was that this was supposed to be closer to the original text than any previous major Frankenstein movie adaptation. But I think it was like critically panned. I don't think this was a success at all, and I also don't remember much. Why is it Edgar Winter's Frankenstein now? Oh, select your music, the film soundtrack or Edgar Winter's Frankenstein soundtrack. What? I don't know who Edgar Winters is. And I lost my choice. Okay, this has more than one flipper, and they are all controlled with the trigger buttons. I don't know what it was talking about, bumpers for a second pair of flippers. Doesn't seem to be the case here. This seems like a bit more interesting board layout, table layout than the Last Action Hero one. Instead of a crane, we now have an actual Frankenstein's monster figurine, which is fucking fun as hell. Kinda fuck with that heavy, dude. The music is kinda rocking as well. Kinda fuck with this big time. Boy. Frankenstein Millions, it says. I love these MIDI electric guitar sounds. Yeah, I don't really. I read the book last year or the year before. Yeah, maybe the year before, but not too long ago. I read the book. So that's my most recent reference for Frankenstein. I don't quite remember the movie, which I've seen before I read the book, and It's been many years since I've seen that. Oh, these sound effects. But again, incredibly interesting that this movie got a pinball table, because again, this was not like a huge success or whatever. Especially nowadays, nobody is talking about this movie adaptation of Frankenstein at all. Shit. Oh really, that was not a ball save anymore? Fuck.
Lock is lit.
Interesting plunger minigame for extra points. It seems like you get points way quicker, way easier on this table. I'm already at 107 million, that's wild. I'm gonna have to see what the high scores look like on this. What are these chattering teeth sounds?
Who am I?
Who knows, man, who knows? Oh, look at that animation up there, that's awesome. Creature 2-ball. 2-ball ready. Oh! Is that the ball hold of this tape? Oh, here we go. That was awesome. That was legit awesome. So one ball is locked in Frankenstein monster's hand.
Come to me.
Interesting. I mean, it's like the crane. The crane was also a ball hold. And Frankenstein's monster here, the figurine, is literally doing that job, I guess. What is going on now? 5 ball. That animation on the screen, man. Why are the Stern pinball tables so trigger happy with the multi-ball, dude? The 5 ball especially, Jesus Christ. Again, I can't remember another pinball table that I've played before that has this many balls at the same time. I'm losing them all though. A casting robot. Did a ball just glitch through the left flipper, or did my mind make that up? What happened there? I'm gonna have to watch that shit back. What the fuck? I would be interested in seeing what, you know, a true pinball table enthusiast, where they would like rank these two tables that I've been playing here. Shoot the left orbit to lit the sarcophagus. Shoot the jackpot to adjust the voltage.
We need more power.
Almost hit the jackpot. Catch that. Shoot the jackpot to increase the voltage. And then what? Well, let's see if I can hit the jackpot there. Yes!
Say my name.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh fuck, what the hell? I thought I was able to catch that. Shit. That was my last ball.
That's it.
500 million points. The number one is at 3 billion. Jesus Christ. How do I? Why is it doing 2 letters when I press it once? Very sensitive here. At least there's no time limit on this. Like, why was there a time limit on the high score screen with the other table?
All that I once loved lies in
Achieve a top
shallow
5
grave.
local high score on my Shell's Frankenstein. I'm not gonna lie, achievements are a nice thing to have for these arcade games. Mary #1, Victor #1. That's funny. I don't know who Eli or Justin or whatever who they were in the story, but Mary and Victor up there is actually really funny. 3 billion point high score on #1. Let me actually look at the extras. Yeah, the extras. I don't know if I wanna. Stoning. Did he get stoned in the story? One of the creation scenes that can be completed to collect a letter in creation is called stoning. When this lamp is lit, collect all of the letters in Frankenstein, activate. All the letters in Frankenstein. Activates the mode. I don't remember him getting stoned. That wasn't the ending in the book, at least. Introduction. Get ready to check out a monster hit, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein trademark. Based on the movie released in 1994. Okay, so not in late 90s, but 90s. I was right with that. The primary goal is to complete 8 creation scenes related to the film and play 3 different multi-ball modes. Wow. 3 different... Really, these damn pinball tables seem to love multi-ball. Including creation multi-ball with 6... Oh my god, dude. The playfield features 3 flippers. I noticed 2 scoops. A kickback in the left out lane. Why no kickback in the right out lanes? On these tables. And a model of Frankenstein's monster which throws locked balls during multi-ball. That is so fucking cool. These instructions will teach you all about this excellent table. Yeah, this says not 250. Oh, 286, my fucking god, dude. I mean, it's a full bit by bit walkthrough of this entire table. It's annoying that it's in these like tiny bit-sized pieces that I feel like even the Game Boy Advance Pinball of the Dead managed to do a full-on explanation of the tables in a much more organized way than this. And it's crazy that a Game Boy Advance pinball game is my reference for that, but that did it really well. Better than this. It's good that this exists at all. It's nice. Of course. And I've seen worse, but yeah, I've also seen better. What I want to see, I think the creation scenes is what I care about. 40 pages on that alone. Features and creation scenes. Activated by collecting all of the letters in Frankenstein. Oh. F-R-A? No. F-R-A-N-K-E-N-S-T-E-I-N? Jesus Christ, that's a lot of work to activate one of these creation scene events. My fucking god. Each of the letters in Frankenstein is represented by a target. Targets are located here. Here. Yeah, that's how you get 40 pages. Fair enough. But again, you could make this in a more reasonable manner. Let's be real. Hitting an unlit Frankenstein target scores. Hitting one of these letters gives you 1,131,310 points. I'm sure this number is some reference to something in the story, but it's just an insane number to get for hitting a letter. What the fuck? Hitting a lit Frankenstein target scores you that. If the R target is lit, is that is a typo. Shooting it will light the F target. Why is this 3 boxes? Literally, why is this 3 boxes? And what the fuck is... Huh? Are you telling me if the R is already lit and I shoot it again, it will also light up the F? Why? Is that... Does this only count for those 2 letters? No, E and T do the same thing. What a weird fucking system. 1 letter spotted each time. Letters in Frankenstein can also be spotted. 1 letter is spotted each time the ball is shot into the ice cave. I don't know what that means. To spot a letter. 2 letters are spotted each time the ball is shot into the North Pole. Yeah, see this? Ice cave and North Pole, like this is stuff from the actual book that most of the Frankenstein movie adaptations don't even include. So this is something that this movie at the time was like one of the first film adaptations to include that stuff from the book. 3 letters are spotted when you collect the 3 Frankenstein letters Ice Cave Award. Yeah, I think at this point they're actually not talking about the letters in the word Frankenstein, but actual written letters, because that's a central theme in the book. So here they are not talking about lighting up Frankenstein spelling letters, but collecting written enveloped letters. Wild. Each shot into the unlit sarcophagus spots a Frankenstein letter. It spots 2 letters. What does spotting a letter mean? That seems like pinball lingo that I'm not aware of. Collecting off the letters in Frankenstein scores 2 and 2 million. So many zeros. Activates the coordinate creation scene. Okay. So the main... Hold on. Once creation multi-ball is activated, change scene target no longer changes the lit creation scene. The other creation scenes in the order they light Frankenstein's Millions, Stoning, Creature Feature, Lynch Justine, North Pole, Light Extra Ball, Voltage Mode, and Graveyard. The next 9 chapters give details that... Yeah, okay. So the main thing, the main task that you're trying to do... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy fuck. 18 pages for the ice cave. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of repetition in these instructions. The Ingolstadt spinner? Oh my god, dude. So it seems like the main target that you're looking to do on this table is lighting up the letters in the name Frankenstein to trigger the creation events. That is like your main thing, I guess. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the pinball. They should have called this Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's pinball. This is a pretty low-res scan. Sega pinball. Sega? The fuck? Oh, this is a Sega machine? What? The fuck? Oh my god, look at that picture of the monster figurine. And there's Sonic up there. That's awesome. Incredible artwork. HD HQ display. What does that even mean? High definition, high quality? You won't believe your eyes with 192 times 64 dots. Our visual display events have never looked so clear and crisp. A clarity that is simply not possible using the outdated 128 times 32 dot matrix display. Our HDHQ is over 75% larger than our competitors. It's 192 times 64, man. Don't shit your pants. Player selectable music. That is huge for a pinball table. That's quite the feature. Alright, now that I know a bit more about the actual functionalities, I want to do one more run of this. Jesus Christ, who is driving over the Autobahn out there? Oh, wait, these are table goals to do and check off? Wait, that's actually really cool. You have like a goal to work towards if you're, you know, if you don't want to do this high score thing. Activate the Geneva multi-ball. Awesome. Oh, that's super cool. And that is something that I might go back for then and try to, you know, check these off the list and then call this like quote-unquote beaten or whatever. It's a cool added goal list to this pinball table. So I already scored 20 million through a skill shot. I already started a creation scene. I need to earn an extra ball, which it just set up there. You get one at 600 million, I believe. I need to activate the Geneva multi-ball. And I need to relight the Alive kickback. Geneva multi-ball. Collect all the letters in Geneva. When this lamp is lit, shooting a Geneva scoop scores 5 million points and collects a letter in Geneva. This lamp is lit at the start of each ball and turns off once a letter in Geneva is collected. The lamp relights for a couple of seconds each time the right return lane is completed. The lamp lights with no timer when the left orbit is shot. Once the Geneva multi-ball is activated for a second time in the game, the Geneva scoop lamp can no longer be lit. By completing the right, my fucking god. Who comes up with this shit? Yes, in Geneva can also be collected from the Geneva letter scored Ice Cave Award. Ice Cave Awards are randomly collected each time the ball is shot into the ice cave. But that seems like a rough hole to get into, man. Jesus Christ. Once all of the letters in Geneva are collected, Geneva multi-ball is automatically activated. Begins by lighting jackpots at the ramp. North Pole and Ice Cave. Jesus Christ. So, what exactly? There were so many caveats to this. What exactly do I do to activate this? I guess shoot the Geneva letters? What the? Collect all of the letters in Geneva. I guess then the lamp lights up. And then I shoot it in? No. The lamp lights up, then I shoot it, and that collects a letter in Geneva. What? And then I have to do 6 times, and then that activates the multi-ball. And to light the lamp, I have to either move through this, or move through this, or shoot into the ice cave and be lucky. The fuck? That is quite something, man. That truly is quite something. I don't know about that. Alright, let me play again now. Yes, I would like to use the film soundtrack. Thank you very much. The Geneva lamp is currently lit. Can I get in there? Nope. But I got into the ice cave? And it started a creation scene. Okay. Why the what? Is that a voice sample from the movie? Why the fuck would he ever be screaming millions? Keep shooting up there. Oh my god, I keep shooting up there. I'm just trying to hit the Frankenstein letters. There we go. There's one Geneva letter. Okay. And that hits the right lane, so the Geneva lamp is lit again. I guess that's not that hard to trigger after all. There we go, that's the second Geneva letter. Okay, we're doing it actually. Lamp is lit again. Yeah, okay, the Geneva multi-ball doesn't seem to be actually that hard to achieve. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go, that's the third. Halfway there. I do think I like this more than the Last Action Hero table. I like this layout more. Oh my god. Thank God for that kickback. I'm really focusing on the Geneva letters right now. Which is a weird thing to say during pinball. Oh shit. Does that reset the Geneva letters? I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Ice cave.
Ice cave. Dope. Actually, that's another goal in the goal list, so if I can get that done as well, that would be huge. I think it's the orange thing up there. Almost fucked that up. Can I get a closer look of that? I don't think so. Instant info. I think it's the orange. I don't know what is it, if it's the orange or the green. There we go, it's the orange, I was right. So that's a goal done. That's cool. Might be beating this Frankenstein pinball team. Go back to Geneva. Gotta get those Geneva letters. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a weird bump. Did not like that. Was a weird sound. Now, unlike the Last Action Hero table, this is not making me want to rewatch this Frankenstein film. I'm not big on Frankenstein anyway. And again, this movie adaptation isn't that great. Shit. Last ball. Can I get the Geneva letters? Oh yeah, I did get an extra ball. Hell yeah, so that isn't my last ball yet. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. I like how the The red thing in the middle of the flippers that usually says like ball saving or whatever. It actually says live again on this table. That's actually a cute little touch. Oh, it's beautiful. Actually beautiful, man. Shit.
We need more power.
Oh, are we back at that? Hit the checkpoint lane? Almost. Let's try again. Nope. But that activates the Geneva light, so that's good as well. Guess the power thing is over now.
I'm not ready.
The fucking cheddar teeth. Chattering teeth sound effect sometimes. What is that?
Geneva.
Geneva. One more letter. That was not lit.
Ice cave.
Ice cave. The Geneva letter is lit. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Almost. The fuck was that?
Name.
What is your name? You don't have a name. Almost. Fuck.
Elizabeth.
Okay. There we go.
Geneva.
That's all Geneva letters. Goal 3 complete. Look at that animation up there. That's hilarious. A card full of giant pinballs in Frankenstein Land. Wow, that I'm not making much of this, am I? Frankenstein's monster shouting jackpot is hilarious. What a funny concept. So I only have one more goal left to go from that goal list, which was like reactivate the kickback or something. And I don't know how I do that, so it's not gonna happen in this run. This is cool though. I'm actually gonna look that up on the Last Action Hero table as well. I did not mean to change the camera view here. Excuse me. I guess I can focus on the Frankenstein letters again to activate a creation scene.
Geneva.
Geneva. Frankenstein's monster at the Geneva Conventions. Nice. I think I only have the A and the N there left to go. I think the rest is done. Oh, well, never mind. That's fine. I did what I wanted to and more, so.
All that I once loved lies in a shallow grave.
Awesome. So goal list. Yeah, relight the alive kickback is the only thing left. The alive kickback is an important feature. When it's lit, balls that would normally drain down the left out lane. Yeah, I shot back, right. But how do I reactivate that? Can we reel it by shooting the ice cave? Okay. So a lot of like extra information, but main thing is, well, this is active from the beginning. and I have to hit it to make it inactive. But when that is inactive, I just have to hit the ice cave to reinvigorate it, and that's all. Right. I feel like the hardest thing about that is to actually get the ball down the left lane once to deactivate that first kickback. Okay. Because how am I gonna get that down there on purpose? Like, what? Guess I just have to play a regular game, and then when it happens, it happens. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to light those Frankenstein letters. Geneva. Nice. I'm trying to remember who directed this, because it was... I'm pretty sure it was a big name director that did this Frankenstein adaptation. It wasn't Tim Burton, was it? No. It's not, that's not his tone here. Was it Francis Ford Coppola or something? It was some big name, I'm pretty sure. Ice Cave. Jeez, guys, come on. Did I activate the stoning? That's quite the animation. All targets score 500k. Crazy. Shit. That sucks. Geneva. Yeah, that thing is never gonna go down that left lane. Oh, hell yeah. It's so funny to think that they got somebody into the voiceover studio to scream all of these pinball terms. Multi-ball! Jackpot! I bet this shit was loud as fuck in real life. I think that was my last ball, so... Yeah, that seems like the toughest goal to get. Oh. Okay. Wow, that was actually crazy. There we go, something went down the left lane, so now I just have to hit the ice cave to reactivate that kickback in the left lane. Surely one of these motherfuckers is gonna hit the ice cave. There we go, that's it, complete the standard goals on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The standard goals, are there more? Did I unlock a new set of goals or something? All of these noises, these grunts and screams. Oh. Keep forgetting about that lone flipper up there, that rogue flipper. can never use it in time.
It's alive.
Oh, bummer. That's it.
Say my name.
Alive!
Nice.
Ice cave.
Reactivated the kickback there. Ice cave.
Ice cave.
Ice cave. Geneva. The special is that. What is the special? Let's have a look-see here. What is the special? I don't really see. The left lane is listed, but that's just a kickback, I believe. I don't know what's in the middle there. Couldn't read that in any view. And one of the bumpers is lit. What? Is any of that the so-called special?
Ice cave. Who am I?
Oh, that was really unnecessary. I don't know why I let that through. I think that's it for real now. Great run.
That's it.
There we go. That's a new score. I beat my old one, but barely. No, not B. Please tell me I can. Please tell me I can. Doesn't look like I can undo the B. That sucks. Oh no, there's an arrow here. Okay. Stop going 2 letters sometimes. Only sometimes though. And a long way around here. There we go.
All that I once loved lies in a shallow grave.
So, yeah, that unlocked new goals. Oh my god. We got 6 and I assume... Oh, that's still 5. We got 5 and I assume those are all more difficult to reach. Yeah. Complete the corpse. That's actually fucking awesome. That's radical. Score 350 million creature feature total. Score 1 billion creation multi-ball total. I don't know if I want to chase these. That seems a bit above my pay grade. I want to go back now to see the standard goal list on the last action hero. Why is this happening? I haven't gotten any of this. Find Benedict, collect a Ripper bounty, earn a wildcard, start and ball, complete skill shot. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go do this tonight. It's already getting late. I mean, again, the menu here seems really annoying and weird, but the tables themselves seem like very well done recreations. I'm still confused. I'm still confused about this. What is this carving? Why is this here? When it doesn't actually seem like a playable thing. There it is again. I have to buy this. It's the Mustang table for $5. Then why is this shown as a free table? That is wrong. Then that somebody should fix that. That sucks ass actually. I do still want to buy this Ghostbusters table at some point if this is on sale or whatever. Steam's summer sale is coming up in a week. I'm hoping this one is gonna be affected, and if so, I will purchase it. Although I'm just noticing this now. This table bundle of 6 tables for $18 is actually doesn't sound like a bad deal. 50% off. It includes the table that's currently free to play, and the Mustang table that's allegedly but not really free to play. It's fucking stupid. Phantom of the Opera. Wow. Yeah, I'm really truly interested. I'm only in the Ghostbusters one, since I have played that in real life, and it would be interesting to grind it out without having to spend credits every time. There are other pinball games on Steam. I think the Pinball FX series is the most popular one, and they have tons and tons more of real high quality branded recreations of real tables. This year seems like a less successful competitor to that. And I still have to check out those Pinball FX or whatever they're called. Why is this why is this the table for this shitty Star Trek movie and not like one of the shows or whatever? Crazy. Anyway. Only 5% did the standard goals on a Frankenstein board. Yeah, it looks like more people played The Last Action Hero than the Frankenstein board in general. Yeah, I think it's gonna be it for me with the pinball exploration. It is getting late and I should get some sleep. Oh yeah, I haven't checked the challenge mode yet, fuck. Okay, just a real quick glimpse at this. For like 10-20 minutes. The Stern Challenge. Points, nothing. Total, nothing. Here's all the tables. Phantom of the Opera on the top. You must own all of the tables in the challenge to proceed. I would like to know what this is. Does it say in the Steam store what the Stern Challenge is? Before I go and buy all the tables, which I wouldn't have planned on my own. Yeah, mostly negative reviews, which seems mostly from the weird, confusing system of how some tables are free, most you have to buy, and the free tables seem to rotate or something. You know, just the ecosystem and menu confusion seems to be what's bogging us down. Again, the actual table seems fine. And that's what I keep reading in these reviews as well. And I guess some people have technical problems. Yeah, the AC/DC table is the one that I think got taken down because they didn't have the rights to the music anymore or something. Stern Challenge. In this mode, users must hit a target score on each of the tables to earn challenge points before moving on to the next table. Wow. That seems like a tough, campaign to go through. Or when all these tables are in there. Yeah, here's the AC/DC table. That does not exist anymore. This is straight up rocking pinball table. No backlash support for Akuda. What the fuck does that mean? Is that some pinball tech? Shit. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my pinball escapades tonight. I had a pretty good time. None of these tables were bad or whatever. I'm actually very much tempted to go back to the Stern Pinball Arcade release, and also the Worms pinball table that I've played earlier, to grind out a bit of some scores, hunt some goals on these Stern pinball tables and whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Goodbye.